Discipline is doing something that you don't really like to get the results that you love. And in this video, we're going to talk about what discipline really is. And I'm going to show you 5 easy steps, a 5 step formula that's not only going to help you to master discipline, but it's going to help you to become addicted to it. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister, and they call me the motivational minister because I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. And today we're continuing the series called Road to Habits. You know, habits lead you to a future. Habits connect you to a future. So habits is the sweet spot that you want to be in. And this is the year of developing good habits, right? And so habits, right, like a bus. If you go to a bus station, right, you're traveling. What's the purpose of that bus? That bus is going to get you from the where you are to the destination that you want to be at. Well, likewise, habits are like that bus station. Habits are like a bus. You need to first decide on the future you want, decide on where you want to go, who you're trying to be, what you're trying to have, right? What you're trying to accomplish. Decide on your future, then find a habit that's going to take you there. Just like that bus will take you to the destination, a habit will take you to the future that you want. Well, guess what? Before you can get on that bus, what do you have to do first? First, you got to go to the bus station, right? So there are roads that lead to the bus station and the bus in turn is going to lead you to where you're going to go. You got what I'm saying? So likewise, habits will get you to the future that you want, but there are roads that lead to habits. You don't just wake up automatically with good habits. You don't just wake up and just by chance, oop, there's habits. And guess what? If you do wake up and there's just habits, there's probably bad habits. So there are roads that lead to habits. Got it? And the first road was a road that when the video we did, the first video was the road to goal setting, right? So if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and finish watching this video and go watch that video afterwards. I'll put the link it up in the description of this video where you can watch that video. And so we discovered what it really means to set goals, because first you got to determine the destination. First, you got to decide what it is that you want to be, what it is, who it is that you want to be, what do you want to do, what do you want to have, right? And once you make that decision, you're going to set that goal. You're going to make a right turn, and the next road is the road to discipline, which is what we're going to talk about today. So let's look at the definition of discipline. I'm going to give you two definitions. The first definition is discipline is to force yourself to do something that you don't like to create something that you love. Now, I want you to take a screenshot of that because that's a good definition of discipline. I like that one. You're doing something that you have to force yourself to do something that you don't really like to create something that you love, to get results that you love. I like this quote by Muhammad Ali, greatest boxer of all times, right? He said, I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. Listen, the greatest champion of all time said, hey, he hated training. But why did he do it? He forced himself to do it. Why? Because he wanted to be something. He wanted to get the results that he loved. And you're going to have to do the same thing, right? Let me look at this second part. Let's go deeper into the definition of discipline. And this one, I'm going to just read it, but then I'm going to break it down because I'm going to have to break this one down. So it says discipline, control that is gained by training, obedience, or order that corrects, molds, and perfects the mind. And I want to break this one down because you'll just read that in the beginning, just sound like a word salad, and you'll miss the nuggets that are in here. So let's break this down. He says discipline is a control. It's talking about self-control. And listen, you need self-control. You understand? There's so many scriptures. There's so many. That's a whole teaching in his own, right? But he says discipline is right. It's a self-control that is gained. Now he's about to tell you how you get this self-control. How do you get this self-control? By training, obedience, and order, right? What kind of training? What kind of obedience? What kind of order? The one that corrects, molds, and perfects the mind. This is the kind of discipline that you need. Take a screenshot of this because we're talking about discipline. And listen, there are 5 steps. I'm gonna help you to get this discipline down, right? And so there are 5 simple steps. 5 simple steps, a 5-step formula. And by the end of this video, and listen, it's not gonna take me that long to break down these 5 steps either. And I especially want to get to number 5 because uh, it's gonna tie it all together. Got it? All right. So listen, let's get to step number 1. Step number 1. Step number 1 is identify the why. Identify the why. So when you write down your goals, you're going to have to write down why you want to do this. Identify your why, because the why is going to need your why needs to be more powerful than the what. Why are you setting this goal? Why do you want to accomplish this? Right? Um, and then you need to make a list, right? I want you to make 2 lists. This is what I want you to do to help you discover your why. And I want you to keep this why before you. What's the first list? The first list is you need to list the positive benefits of fulfilling your goals. What does it look like once you accomplish it? What does it look like once it's successful? What are the benefits? What are you getting out of it? Once you accomplish everything that you've written down on your goals, how has that helped you? How has that made your life better? Right? And then I want you to write this second list, and the second list is just as important as the first list. The second list is list the negative consequences of not fulfilling your goals. What does your life look like if you refuse to do this? If you start procrastinating, if you don't accomplish the goals that you've written down, how does your life look? So let me give you an example. Because discipline, you can use this discipline in any area, whether it's for business, whether it's for you're a content creator, whether it's getting your health better. So we're gonna use the example for health. So say for example, you have got diagnosed with high blood pressure or diabetes or maybe overweight, right? And so you set out the goal, right? You're going to go to this road of developing good habits because you've been having bad habits of eating unhealthy, not exercising, all of this stuff, right? And you're saying, hey, and you set up a goal, right? And you watch that first video, so you know you made it specific and detailed, right? You got a certain goal you want to meet. You want to lower your blood pressure. You follow what I'm saying? A certain size you want to be. So you got all your goals clearly identified. And so when you make this list, right, that I'm telling you about, that first list where you go list your positive benefits, you're going to say, hey, what's the positive benefits of if I accomplish my goals? Well, I've lost weight, I have better energy, right? Um, my blood pressure look good, I live longer, right? I can play with my children, my grandchildren, and live a long life. Uh, won't be in pain, right? So then once you list the negative consequences, what's the negative consequences if you don't do this? You're gonna negative consequences is you can get a stroke, a heart attack, or continue to gain weight, be stiff, bone ache pains, joint pains, tired, not getting enough rest. Are you following? And so you make this list, and so you're going to have this why. This why is going to be important because it's going to be the motivator that's going to help you to stay in the game. And like I said, that second list is just as important as the first list. What are the consequences of you not doing it? Listen, look at this quote right here. Take a screenshot of it. Sometimes pain can move you just as much as purpose. Purpose will move you. You're doing this for purpose, but guess what? Sometimes pain can move you just as much as purpose. Some people are in the gym because they got a bad doctor's report. Are you following me? And so you're going to have to do the same. Listen, what is your why? What is your why? What is it that you want to accomplish? All right. So let's get to step number two. Step number two. Step number two is you're going to have to schedule your time. Schedule your time. But listen, don't just schedule your time, but schedule your actions. What do I mean by this? Listen, you got your goals written down, right? What you want to do, right? What you want to have. You have all of this stuff, right? Who you want to be. But now you're going to have to schedule your action. Make an appointment for your action. So let's stick to the health example, right? So you wrote down this goal. Your whys, you want to be healthier, right? And now you have to schedule your action. So like you need to start exercising. So now maybe you need to start going to the gym. So now you need to get a planner. Get a like I got a planner right here. I got this planner here. You get you a nice planner, right? I don't care if you just write it down on a composition notepad. But you're going to have to schedule, make an appointment to take action. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So guess what? You're going to have to get in the gym. So you're going to have to schedule time, okay, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. I'm going to go to the gym. Make it an appointment. Do meal plans. Get a schedule. You're going to need a schedule. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. This is one of my quotes. Your success is behind schedule because you've left scheduling behind. Chew on that for a minute. Take a screenshot of that. Listen, your success, the results you want is behind schedule. Why? Because you've left scheduling behind. You got to learn how to schedule. You got to learn how to get organized and in order. You're going to have to manage your time. I did a series once called the Time Value Series that's worth watching. I'll put it up here or I'll link it in the description of the video. But it's going to help you you're going to have to set a time. You're going to have to block time block. I think that's what they call it. You're going to have to block out your time that you're going to do it. Because if you don't schedule it, you're probably not going to do it. So get in order. All right. Listen, if I said anything that you like, hit that like button. All right. And like I said, it's not going to take me that long. I can go into more detail on each of these steps, but I don't want to make the video super long. All right. So let's get to step number 3. Step number 3 is identify obstacles. Identify obstacles. So what this is saying is you're going to have to prepare for the worst. And a lot of people won't do this because they think that that's a lack of faith or they think that's negative talk. Listen, I didn't say expect the worst. I said prepare for the worst. As a matter of fact, let me put that on the screen. Don't expect the worst, but prepare for the worst. Because the truth of the matter is this. You either just came out of a storm, a crisis, right? You're currently in a storm, or you're about to head to one. That's the truth. That's real. And so you need to prepare. Just like you might be in a city that has hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes, you already aware that this can happen. So you have preparation ready for when that time comes. That's not a negative confession. That's not expecting the worst. But you need to be prepared for the worst because if not, you won't be ready when the hard times come. Look at this quote right here. It says the key to winning any battle is knowing exactly what you are up against and how best to prepare. Take a screenshot of that. That's the key to winning any battle. You need to know what you're up against. You need to know what's about to come before you. And listen, and then secondly, he says, best way to prepare. You're going to have to prepare. And because you don't prepare, you wind up being you struggle because you weren't prepared. You get caught off guard. Soon as the crisis comes, soon as the storm comes, it wipes you off your feet. Why? Because you wasn't prepared. And now you're on the verge of wanting to throw in the towel. Now you're on the verge of wanting to quit because you didn't prepare. Listen, you can't quit now. Did you hear what I said? I said you can't quit now. We're gonna prepare for worst case scenarios. Got it? Well, you're speaking of you can't quit now.
Hey, I want to take this quick moment to share with you what I call the You Can't Quit Now bundle, which is a free resource that I have for you. Listen, we all going through hard times, we're all facing challenges, and we're all tempted to quit. Well, I created the You Can't Quit Now bundle just for you. It consists of this book, You Can't Quit Now. I'm going to send you the PDF file. I'm also going to send you an 11-minute audio download. And I'm also going to send you a 3-part video series. So I cover all of your learning. I give you something to read, I give you something to listen to, and I give you something to watch. I give it to you all for free. Just comment book in the comment section, and I'm going to send it to you, or you can click the link in the description. All for free. So let's get back to this dynamic teaching.
So we got 2 steps left. Stay with me. Stay with me. And listen, we said the step number, we're gonna still use that health example. Step number 1 is you're gonna have to identify the why you want to get healthy, right? And you made a list of what your life looks like once you get healthy and what your life look like if you don't get healthy, right? And then we said number 2, you're gonna have to schedule your time, right? And so you're gonna make the appointments to schedule your action. You're gonna sign up for the gym or do the exercises this time of the day. You're gonna get your calendar out and you're gonna map out and manage each time of your day. Watch that time value series that I was telling you about, right? And then you're gonna anticipate. You're going to prepare for worst case scenarios. You know the distractions that you have. You might need to put down your phone, right? You might need to turn the TV off, right? You might need to not hang around certain people who are doing certain things. You get what I'm saying? You got to create boundaries that's going to prevent you from going to the gym, prevent you from eating healthy in that scenario, right? So now let's get to step number 4. Step number 4. Step number 4 is just start. Just start. Listen, you got everything in order now, right? You wrote down your list of reasons why, right? You're aware of the obstacles. Got it? You're scheduling your time, right? You got the days that you're going to do this. Now you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to pull the trigger. You gotta put some wheels to the vision now. Listen, start small, start big, just start. You just gonna need to start. And you're gonna have to gym day 1. Let's go, right? Or whatever the goal is, right? You want to be a content creator. Hey, you're gonna have to make the first video. Let's go. Or you want to be an author. Okay, you got everything set. You know, scheduled out the time that you're gonna write, right? You already know your why. Let's go. You had to go ahead and start on that first chapter, your first word. Are you following me? I hope this is making sense to you. Hit that like button if it's making sense to you. You're going to have to take action. This is one of the most important steps. I think almost every video I got is it's going to have action in it because nothing happens until you do it. Those are the words of Jesus' mother, memorable words. She says, whatever he says to you, do it. You have to do it. You have to take action. You're going to have to take action. Listen, I have a series that's worth watching. Now, if you want to listen to me, if you want to truly get motivated about taking action, I have a playlist of videos, a series. It's not that many either, called the Start collection. And I'll put it up here at the, or I'll put it up here at the end of the video. That's a start collection. You want to watch that. Trust me, you want to watch it. Okay. But that's most definitely a motivation to get you started. You got everything set. So you're on the mark, get ready, get set, but you're not going. Right? You're ready, you're aiming, but you're never firing. You're going to have to start. You're going to have to start. And listen, now we're on the last step. We're on the last step. Listen, don't stay with me now. Stay with me. Come on, you chose to walk with me. Stay with me now. We're on the last step. The last step, step number 5, is you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to be consistent. So guess what? You made an appointment to the gym, right? And then you said you did this last step, step number 4, you took action and you went to the gym. That's good. Now you're going to need to show up again tomorrow. That's the hard part. The first day, y'all hype. But will you show up tomorrow and the next day? Will you stick to the schedule that you set? Look at this quote right here. Take a screenshot of this. Taking action today is not the hardest part. Taking action tomorrow is. Can you keep showing up? Will you keep showing up? Oh man, that's the thing. You started this week. Will you be doing it next week? You're going to have to make a commitment to be consistent. Let me put that on the screen. Make a commitment to be consistent. Consistency is key. Last year was the year of consistency. So we delved a lot into this consistency thing. And you're going to have to do the same. And as a matter of fact, consistency. Remember we talked about the roads to habits, right? The first road was to goal setting. We went down that road. And at the end of that road, you turn right onto the road to discipline, right? And now at the end of this road, you're going to make a left turn and go down the road to consistency. The road to consistency, which is the next video of this series. And I'm going to put it right here. So click right there so I can teach you all about consistency. And I'll see you in that video. And don't forget to start collection. I love you. Stay up, stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.